Last weekend, we had an unforgettable adventure, starting in Nairobi and ending in stunning Diani. At the airport, I met my friend Evelyn and we shared laughs and pre-race jitters, exactly the kind of camaraderie that fuels the spirit of triathlon. As we descended into Diani, the breathtaking coastline welcomed us. A postcard perfect start to an incredible weekend.
Once we arrived in Diani and settled into accommodation, we headed straight for Nomads for registration, bike collection, and a quick warm-up recce ride. True to Team Trifit's reputation, the registration process was seamless, with our bikes already prepped and waiting for us, thanks to the fantastic team at Joyriders. With everything now sorted, bikes and helmets tagged, we set off for a short but energizing recce ride along the scenic Diani Road, headed towards Lunga Lunga Road and back, soaking in the vibrant atmosphere. It was hot, it was humid, but we enjoyed the ride. We went back to Nomads, parked our bikes, headed to our accommodation for some food, some rest to prepare us for the triathlon ahead.
Race day began early with a 5 a.m. arrival at Nomads Beach Resort. The atmosphere was calm but charged with anticipation as we made our way to the transition area, quickly setting up our gear and preparing for the day ahead. The rain from the night before lingered, with a gentle drizzle accompanying us as we received our timing chips. While the wet conditions added an element of unpredictability, our weeks of training had prepared us for this moment, and we were eager to put our skills to the test. The weather remained uncertain, but to our surprise, the rain turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The overcast skies created a cool, refreshing climate, setting the stage for what turned out to be an unforgettable race.
Without a doubt, this year's 113 Shujaa Triathlon had all the elements that make an event great. It was challenging, competitive, loads of fun, and great camaraderie from all the other participants, as well as the family and friends who came to cheer us on. To add to that, we had the perfect weather. It had rained the night before, so we had cooler temperatures to run and cycle in. The triathlon came to an end with Rose completing her triathlon in 1 hour 59 minutes, slashing her 2023 time by an hour. I successfully completed the Olympic triathlon on my first attempt. Rose and I were just thrilled to have been able to have the opportunity to take part in this Team TriFit organized 113 Shujaa event, and we take many lessons away to be implemented for the next triathlon. We look forward to coming back next year to improve our performance and be part of the challenge again. Congratulations to the organizers, Team TriFit. The event was so well organized. We loved every minute, and we will be back for sure. See you next time.
Hi, I'm good. I'm so
Nice to see you
excited.
out here in Diani.
Yes.
I mean, yes, it's the end of the year and we've accomplished a lot.
We have.
And this was one of the things we really wanted to do.
Yes.
We're looking forward. So, yeah, how was it?
Actually, today was not terrible.
Yeah.
I really surprised myself. I'm so excited.
So did I. I'm really excited as well. But yeah, tell us
No,
about
we've
your...
done really
yeah,
well
yeah,
today.
Today was good.
And next year we'll be on the podium. But
For sure.
Yes. So I've been working in the last since we met.
yeah.
I've been working on my swimming
Yeah.
and on a lot of strength training.
Uh-huh.
And today I ran.
You ran.
Oh my God, I ran. I was so excited.
High five to that one. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
So my swim was good. My swim was short.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
pleasantly surprisingly.
Yeah.
My ride was good.
Yeah.
And I ran 4 of the 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
I don't
that
consider
was
my
good.
runner anymore, but yes.
No, that was good. I mean, it was improvement.
It
wasn't
was.
it? Right?
It was.
Yeah?
It was.
And the weather.
The
delivered.
weather was brilliant.
The weather was.
It was cool.
awesome.
Oh yeah. Usually
I
we
mean-
do this race in hot, humid,
like now.
30-degree
Yeah,
weather like
like
this.
now, like now.
But this morning it was cool.
Drizzly.
It was a little bit drizzly. There wasn't much wind. It was
Overcast.
perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
I think this must be the best triathlon in the coast in terms of weather.
I agree.
Today was great.
And the best triathlon in the coast.
In the coast, for sure.
Yes.
My story I'll tell later, but I'm definitely feeling awesome. So, is this it? Or is there anything else you're prepping before the end of the year? Because
So-
mimi nimefunga.
That's
I
it
have
for
closed.
2024?
Yeah.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
Closed. I've closed now.
Eh,
1st of
okay.
December marks the beginning of my holidays.
Of your holidays.
And the rest
Oh, man.
before we start training again.
I'm a little bit
And you?
jealous.
There's something else.
There's something else.
Are you serious? What?
Next
I don't know.
Saturday, there's a masters swimming gala.
You're not serious.
There's a master swimming gala, which I found myself
I'm
entered
glad
into.
I didn't get that memo.
Oh.
But yes.
But after 7:50 in the open sea,
yeah.
25 or 50 meters,
Nothing.
it'll be all right. That'll be my close. That'll be my last hurrah.
Okay, nice. Awesome. And I think it's been a great year.
It has
a lot of pushing. We've learned how to condition our bodies better,
Yes.
particularly not run, but have better bodies for functionality.
Yes.
A lot of time in the gym.
Yep. We spend a lot of time in the gym.
And we realize that actually that's what we need.
Yes.
Strength training.
Strengthening your core,
Yes.
strengthen your and be functional. Be functional.
So, thank you. Anything for our viewers for the holidays?
Woo, all I can say is happy holidays.
Yeah.
Rest.
Yeah.
Because 2025 will be rocking.
Fire. So thank you very much, Eva. I'm glad that we have closed, well, at least I'm closing the year with you.
Enjoy it.
And we look forward to a fantastic 2025. There's already so much in Q1. I don't even want to imagine.
Yes.
But it's been awesome. And to our viewers, Thank you for journeying with us in 2024, our first year of the podcast. I mean, we are honored to have you guys on board. Keep following us, keep tagging us, and let's share the stories, the Baiskeli Stories. All right. See,
My first time. Yeah.
I just want to know how you prepared.
What did you do? Yes.
I've been training seriously since I signed up for it. 3 months ago, I started training twice weekly, once with joyriders, once with mountain slayers for cycling.
Okay.
And then I was doing once a week in the gym for weights, and I was swimming as much as I could because I'm not a swimmer. I didn't know how to swim, so I started training swimming. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know how to swim.
Yeah, remember I even spoke to you a few months
yes,
ago and
you
you were
did.
like, I think you should go and see, what's his name, Coach Austin.
Okay, so how was it swimming in open water? Because for me, it's like, oh my God.
I feel like the first, when you're going to the first buoy, it's really like overwhelming. And you feel like I'm never gonna finish. But when I was halfway to the second one is when I started feeling like, okay, I can do it. And then when you turn around, it's just like, just go, just go.
It is over there.
The end
So
is there.
which is your strongest circuit? What is your strongest? Is it the-
I'm going to say running.
Running. Okay.
Yeah.
Running is your strongest.
Yeah,
So are you coming back next year?
definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna be number 1 next year.
Awesome. So you're going to do the sprint next year?
I'm gonna do the sprint next
And
year.
then-
I'll consider
and
the
then
Olympic.
And then you'll graduate. So now you just know what you need to do.
Yes, exactly.
Have you enjoyed the experience? Because Team TriFit put together a fantastic event. What would you say about it?
Honestly, I really liked it. I was so nervous. Like last night, I couldn't sleep. I was so nervous. But it's been so amazing, such an amazing experience. I would definitely come back.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for agreeing to doing an interview on Baiskeli Stories.
Thank you for
Very
having
last
me.
minute. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And now Rose and I also need to be trained. I know, Nina, you do weight training.
I do, yes.
So 2025?
Yes.
We shall come.
Come and join me.
Yes,
I
we
have
shall.
big hard sessions at the gym.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
All
Thank you,
right.
Nina.
You're very
All the
welcome.
best.
Bye.
Great, I'm great.
how was the triathlon today?
It was fun. It was so much fun.
Yeah? How much preparation did you do before today?
We did some. Yeah, I've been training with Tipwa, so we were doing Sunday brick sessions with bike and run, and then some swimming. So it's been really fun training in a group. Yeah, really fun.
And then how did the actual day go today?
So everything, my swim and my run were great. Had a little trouble on the bike with a flat tire, but pushed through. So so overall it was pretty slow, but you know, that happens. That happens.
Yeah, it does. And then the thing to do is pick yourself up and keep moving.
You just keep going. Exactly. I was like, I'm not getting off. I'm just dealing with this.
Yeah.
So but it was so much fun. Yeah. And now we have the whole afternoon to enjoy this beautiful place.
It's a beautiful day. And I think for me, the best thing is that the weather held up.
Oh my God, that having that overcast was amazing, because that sun can be so brutal.
Were you here last year?
Yeah, I did the last 2 years. Yeah, I did Olympic the last 2 years. We're coming back next year. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this is Baiskeli Stories, and we love talking to everybody who takes part in these events. So what's your plan? For the rest of the month of December?
Yeah, so December I'll probably take it pretty easy, but looking forward to coming back to Olympic next year for this race. So that's what I'm going to focus on next year, is training for that. Yeah.
Thanks, Nikki.
Yeah.
Enjoy the course.
Fun.
Enjoy the rest of the...
I know. How can you
What's
not?
left of the
We're
year?
so lucky. Look at this. Like, we get to enjoy. So, thanks. Oh.
Trying, T-R-I-T-R-I-ing. Trying Mubabas.
Okay, so
Trying Mubabas.
welcome to Baiskeli Stories. We are live from Diani. Just completed the 113 Shujaa, and we're here with Team who?
Trying Mubabas. T-R-I-ing.
Musioki was the
Mubabas.
swimmer.
I was a swimmer.
Yes.
Frank was
This was the runner.
the runner, and
Chris,
was
the rider.
The rider,
And how was it, guys? So how was the swim? Musioki, huh?
the fish, the only
The fish,
fish.
yes.
Yes, I was the swimmer.
Yeah, and how was
They
it?
call me the only fish in Ukambani.
And you swam in how many minutes?
I did 29 minutes.
29 minutes. That's
1.5 kilometers.
1.5, 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Well
29
done. And Mr. Chris Munene, you
Yeah,
did
so
your...
I took over,
Yes.
and the duty came to me, and I didn't want to let go because 29 minutes pressure was on me. So
The pressure, yes.
I rode, that was 40 kilometers in 1 hour 29 minutes. That's an average of 29.7 kilometers per round. Yeah, but I'm not saying. Yeah,
What do you say? That you don't say. You don't say. Okay. And Frank, how was the run and how long did it take you?
Yeah, after we got the strongest guys on the way, then they passed the baton to me, and I did 10 kilometers in 6.41 per kilometer.
Wow, fantastic. So are you planning on doing this again next year as a team, or are you going to challenge yourselves and each do individual?
Next year we've been challenged.
Yes. Yeah.
Each one of us is going to be on his own, but we'll still be a team.
Yeah.
So I'll rely on these guys slipstream to follow them and make sure that we win.
Yes.
But we are going to do Olympics individually.
Oh!
Yeah.
They're not saying that they
We're not-
learned how to swim this year.
Yes.
They've only done 9 lessons of swimming.
So,
Yeah.
Frank and Chris, tell us what you've been doing to prepare yourself for next year.
Next year's
What have you been
Olympic.
doing? Olympia.
Well, we started swimming about 3-4 weeks ago. Started off with the breaststroke, which apparently is the easiest.
Yeah.
Now we're transitioning into freestyle. Not easy, but yeah, we're committed. So our first try at individual basis will be the Karen Open. Yeah. So we'll do a sprint there and grow great from there.
Fantastic.
We must say we've already reached a kilometer now. We could do a kilometer non-stop.
So
very
for us, these guys have come first runner-up. Last year they came first runner-up again as well. And one of the things that's very impressive is they're not at young guys. I mean, I know they look young, but it's not like they're young guys.
They're not young.
Yeah, that's why they call themselves the Mubabas. And they are trying to swim, they're learning to swim at this age. And they're challenging themselves to do better and to do more next year. So
We are young at heart. We are young at heart.
Yes.
We are young physically. Age is just a number.
Age is just
I love it.
Age is just a number. So thank you so much for allowing us to interview you. And congratulations on your
Thank
win.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Talk to you.
Thank you.
Next,
time,
exactly
next
same
year.
place.
At the
We'll be looking
At the
forward.
podium.
On the podium.
We're used to the podium. We have to stay on the podium.
Awesome.
From the
awesome.
podium once again.
And this has been
Baiskeli
Baiskeli
Stories.
live from Diani.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Michael, one of the things we love about this event, so yes, it's a race, it's a challenge, we're competing, but the vibe is fantastic. And that's actually why we come back. And we talk about it, it's the vibe, it's the way that, I think it's well organized, yes, but the vibe of the event is the reason why we are like, yeah, but it's so much fun. There's just a lot of fun. So we've enjoyed ourselves. So, of course, as we've enjoyed ourselves as the participants, how was it for you?
So, first and foremost, congratulations, ladies. I hear you on the podium.
Well, kind of. By extension of the podium.
As on a lighter note. So, first and foremost, congratulations to you, ladies. It's very evident that your training is paying off. I think you're coming off marathons and other triathlons.
Absolutely.
I think I saw you at Kilifi. I saw you doing Chicago and things like that. They denied me a visa to go to Chicago, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. I've healed. This was a skin color. I think it will get maybe. But for me, yes, the 113 Shujaa Triathlon it's the third edition. It's definitely grown in terms of numbers, in terms of sponsors, in terms of spectators, and for me, first and foremost, I can't take any gratitude. First and foremost, yes, they'll tell you, oh, you're the vision bearer, and then yes, you create the vision, but first and foremost, you give all glory to God, because it's like I've given you this opportunity to execute these things. But the most important thing, and I keep telling everybody, I have such a beautiful team around, from Mushiri, Teddy, Jed, the team from Nomads and things like that. The funny story is that in 2018 and 2019, we had actually reached out to Nomads because they had their own triathlon, we had our own triathlon, we had two triathlons in Diani. It wasn't making sense, trying to merge. And this was the funny thing. So Ralph, shout out to you, Ralph. He says, he's like, you guys are too strict. We're too strict. You know, you need to make it fun and you need to make it vibey and things like that. Yes. Then from there, what happened was like, he attended the 2019 event. Okay. And then we had come for his event in April. He came for us in December. And he said,
You have something thing. You're working on.
He's like, from a technical point of view, communication, officiating, results, you know, things like that, yes. But you don't have one thing. You don't have a vibe. You don't have a vibe. So it's like, let's do this. I have a vibe. I'm a hotelier. You're a events organizer with particular focus to triathlon. Let's finally merge. So we came together. So he's a triathlete by himself. I'm a triathlete by myself. So when you put two brains that know the impact of the sport.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah. So we said, okay, fine, let's try. And then unfortunately COVID came, so things went to left, right, and center. Yeah. And then now when we were given free rein, we are like, okay, let's run. And that has birthed now what we call the 113 Shujaa Triathlon. It has birthed Charlie Island Triathlon and things like that. And it's just that, you know, they as nomads amplify maybe what we call the technical aspects of the event. So, and like I said, they support in so many ways that other people don't see. You know, it's a beautiful restaurant, beautiful access on the beach.
Absolutely.
You know, their diving crew are sweeping the ocean to make sure nobody sinks in and things like that. You know, there's a lot of technical crew that you don't see actually on the road, you know, and things like that. So when you take that and then you fuse maybe with our technical aspects of, because we are triathletes, our technical aspect of the event, it just becomes what it is today. So
wonderful.
Yeah. And we are happy, you know, if I count the teams in individuals and everything, I think we're plus about 190. It's,
whoa, wow.
I mean,
up from what? Like 130?
142. So that's, you know, that's a big jump for us. And I mean, when we look back, 2016, when we started, we were 42. And so when we look at the growth now, you know, we just thank God.
Phenomenal.
And I can't stress this enough, you know, without you guys, I keep saying it, you know, guys are like, oh, that's just that. No, it's a fact. That's the way I feel. That's the way I believe. Oh, no. Without you guys here, without the sponsors, without nomads, without the participants, this event is nothing. You can have a vision, but if you don't have people to carry it, yes, it doesn't happen. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for taking time, for pushing your boundaries, for pushing your limits, for saying, you know what? You know, I remember she called me Angel Michael last year because I appeared at her accident. Then, you know, she's like, I need to finish and things like that. And, you know, watching you guys grow as athletes, as mothers, as wives, as, you know, just as gentle people, like it's fantastic. And for me, that's what rings home for true. That's what rings home for true, that there has been growth. Like I can see the impact of triathlon in people's lives.
Amazing. That's awesome. So, one or two final questions, Michael, because I see there's ice cream there that is cooking for you. Some yummy gelato ice cream. So, where do you see your Shujaa going? Because I know you recently did the muscle base 17.3. And before that, you had that Diamond, and before that, you had Rwanda. Is this, so tell us, where do you see this going?
So for me, from a strategy point of view, I don't compete as Michael, and as TTF, we don't compete in the industry. We complement the industry, okay? So our objective is primarily to grow triathlon in Kenya. First and foremost, our prime objective is to grow triathlon in Kenya, okay? Then from there, objective is now to expand it into into East Africa, then Southern Africa. So what we want to do is now like create almost like a race series that gets more people into the sport. Because what we realized is that we've acknowledged that we may not have elite athletes, yes, participating at an event. But if I came from Muscle Bear. We were maybe 50, 60 elite athletes. But then we were 1,543 athletes. So yes. So there's there's room for growth, but the bulk of your athletes are your everyday moms, your everyday executives, your accountants and things like that who, they're coming back from an injury, coming back looking for a challenge. They want to grow. Yes, I like to call it ladies in their 40s and in their 50s. They've caught their second wave of life. The kids have grown. Everyone is happy. Husband can take care of himself. Yes.
As an example, that's what
So for me, that's how I see the growth of the sport. It's not about, are you a competitor for Ironman, or, do you want to take this event to 1,500 people? No.
Yeah.
The fact that last year we had 140 and now we have 190, it's growth. Yes. And if next year, even if we have 192, which means that we've gotten 2 extra people and things like that. And that for us is the critical thing, just getting more people into the sport, because I personally believe that God created triathlon to build character.
Just to get 100% us development, and anyone today we have been Savita development. I did Olympic for the first, and let's just say progress. I grew great progress, and let's just say I've been developed. My character is I think it's fully developed. I don't know if there's any other development we can experience, but there's always room for more. So Michael, thank you so much for giving us time. And I know it's been a busy day. I'm sure you're exhausted.
No, I'm not actually. Now I have energy. I was tired during the race. During the officiating of the race, I was tired. But now that we are done, I have energy for days, and all my staff members are like, oh my God. They're like, oh my God, this is now here, we are stuck in it.
Thank you for giving us time again on Baiskeli Stories. Forward to joining you again next year. Does he support us?
Means you can count on the two of us to be part and parcel of all the events.
Oh, what?
Deal.
That's a deal. It's a setup. Yeah, you committed yourself. That is a deal, and it's a Sunday. You cannot go back on your word.
Yes.
So, ladies,
this has been Baiskeli Stories, and we are signing off this year with Michael, and we are happy to be by the beach, Diani, and we wish you, everybody, and your families a restful end of the year and a successful 2025. Yay!
See you on the flip side.
This is okay.